The silence fades into the night. Coyotes sing at the moonlight. These open highways are calling our name, and now it's time for us to escape. Feel the wind touch our face. Let's take a spin to a foreign place. These open highways are calling our name, and now it's time for us to escape. Escape to a world we don't know. Escape into the great unknown. Escape to a world we don't know. Escape into the great unknown. Escape, let's escape. Let's escape. Let's escape. Close through the night. I won't let go until the sunrise. These open highways are calling our name, and now it's time for us to escape. Wave goodbye to your city life, and say hello to the desert sky. These open highways are calling our name, and now it's time for us to escape. Escape to a world we don't know. Escape into the great unknown. Escape to a world we don't know. Escape into the great unknown. Escape, let's escape. Let's escape.
Alright, can you hear me? Can you guys hear me?
Yeah. Yep.
Alright, cool. Alright, knocking stuff over 1 second. Get you sitting there. Alright, I gotta, I'm trying to change up the music a little bit, something different. But hey everybody, thanks for joining us. Let's see, I'm gonna hop over here.
Hey everyone.
Volume.
Hi.
Alright, let's
Howdy,
go.
howdy.
Alright, trying to make a playlist. It's not quite what I wanted. I don't know how to do this. Oh shit. Shoot, sorry. Nothing happened. I thought I deleted some files. How is this is not working? Alright, sorry. It's
You say I make you nervous, a tragedy, I'm a beautiful disaster, a reckoning, you wonder how I got this way.
well, I guess we'll just roll with it and see what happens. Slytherin, thanks. I'm glad to hear you like them. I know they're pricey. They take a lot of time. So
You think I would look pretty on your arm once you cover up my bruises.
you guys heard nothing. Alright. How's everybody doing today?
I'm doing alright. I've been sleeping most of the day, but hopefully I'm now awake because I've got a D&D game in 2.5 hours or 3 hours or whenever my friend gets ready to start DMing.
That would be fun.
Yeah.
Is that Steven's game?
No, those are still Sundays.
Oh, okay.
This is my main D&D group.
Nice. How's the game going with Steven?
So things are going alright. The new players are interesting. One of their characters is fantasy racist, so that's been that's been quite a interesting dynamic. He's basically a half-orc that doesn't like other races, so
That's rough.
it's actually kind of funny because, you know, he's thinking of like insults that aren't you know, like really horrible. You know, like calling elves knife ears.
Man, in 2021, people are still calling them knife ears.
But yeah, we're playing Out of the Abyss. And it's been an interesting campaign so far. We started out with absolutely nothing. Like a no inventory items to speak of. So
Did it have like a prompt to start with?
the campaign?
Yeah, I don't know too much about D&D, but it sounds wild to start from pretty much blank.
Usually there's some kind of like main goal, but you can kind of change the story and steer it in a different direction if you want to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, so one of the reasons why I decided to do this like quick stream, or spontaneous stream, is I have to do items for this month because I wait till the last minute. I know we have a couple items that are currently pending that I have to approve, but I figured it might be kind of fun to chat, and I can work on some of those items while we chat. So that was kind of where I was at. More eye markings. So what, you want markings for your monthly items? Oh, there's actually a good amount of stuff.
I do need to...
Speaking of markings, There's still those died.
I need to like submit a marking and get Farah to submit her half.
Yeah, there's a bunch of markings
the
from
marking.
Spara pending. They're actually new markings too. Some freckles. We got some heartbeat glance items, so there's actually a good amount of items here. Let's see. Hello.
Hello. You sound rough.
I do sound rough.
Is that Sadie trying to peek in?
I don't know what she just said. She was breaking all up.
You can't hear me?
There you go, you're back.
Here we go.
You know the overlay. Oh shoot, I did it again. Hold on, I gotta close out of Steam and hop over to the app. Or Discord and hop over to the app. Hold on, be right back, you guys. Just disconnect that. Because I forgot we want those little overlay things. So let's see, where is Discord? Right here. So you guys know who's talking. Oh, Slither, I'm just giving you a hard time. It's all good. I know that everybody likes their eye markings. Asking for a marking like Samsara is pretty much death sentence to staff. It took us so long to get that marking done. Why did it pop over there? It doesn't remember my login? See if I can remember my login information. Nope. Expect me to remember this. Ah, there we go. Sorry. Yeah, Sam, Sara, everybody had to kind of break it up into teams. It was a difficult one for sure. Alright.
Hello.
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 Alright, so I gotta see if I can get that overlay thing to work again.
Finnick! Go somewhere! Good, good! Be right back. He just spilled water all over my computer and desk and yeah, just right back.
No.
Oh no.
Okay, so I have to edit this.
Oh, I gotta go somewhere. Be right back.
Hi, Char.
Okay.
Is it not gonna recognize this? Huh. It's interesting, so like, it's only looking for that. I can't edit it. So let's try this. Is that gonna work? Probably not. Where's Teary when you need her?
Oh, are you trying to do the Discord thing again?
Yeah, I don't know if it's like recognizing.
Oh.
I tried to change it to.
Oh, it's not
Well, because I changed the canvas, it was still looking for my previous canvas. But I changed this one, and it. Programs, files, Adobe.
And you can't just have it like just do Photoshop. It wants it to be the like exact
Yeah,
file.
it wants the exact file.
That's bizarre.
Maybe I have to Control Shift P. Nope. I don't even know how I got it to work last time. Oh, sorry guys. When I thought things were all figured out, they're not. It doesn't seem to recognize it. I don't know. Alright.
Alright, I'm back.
Welcome back.
I'm back.
It was... I just had to go take my meds real quick, so...
It's important to do that.
Yes.
So we have Blazing Mountain Sunset. So we have a wallpaper that's currently pending. It's actually really pretty. So I can do that. And then we have some Heartbeat Glance recolors. We actually have some stuff there, so I can try to think of some kind of bonus barn item, maybe. All right. What's up?
I was just reading the stream chat.
Oh, it just randomly turned on. Okay, well, the Discord thing is coming, I guess.
Well, I wouldn't complain too much.
Yeah, I know.
Accept
Don't
it.
jinx it. Could do some, like, Valentine's wings. Some, like, butterfly Valentine's wings.
Those could be pretty.
Do we have a type of Valentine's wing already, or am I thinking of something different?
We do have a Valentine's wing, but we don't have I don't know if we have one that's like butterfly and Valentine's themed.
Well, I'll have to check.
I think the current Valentine's wings are just like pink, like a bright pink.
Wings Valentine's. Oh yeah, they're just it's a recolor of some old items. I can pull them in. That's the wrong folder. Alright, so these are the current ones. Oh, nope. Don't do that. So those are the current wings that we have right now. For Valentine's. So these would be newish, something that's specifically drawn for it.
Ah, yes, that's what I was thinking of. So, yeah, the butterfly ones I think would look really good.
Sadie, are you back? Yeah. Feel very quiet, yeah.
What's up?
You okay?
Yeah.
I was just gonna see, are you feeling up to doing the owl game? For some hoops?
Yeah, you're good. Yeah, you're good. I'm here.
Just wanted to make sure. I didn't want to throw
Even if
stuff
I
at you.
sound slow. You're good. If I don't seem like I'm responding to it, let me know though. I'm working on a Facebook game and it's like.
Okay.
Alright,
Multitasking.
attack the first half. Yeah, usually we have stuff going, but because of the wedding yesterday, I did not get anything done yesterday.
Alright. So if you haven't already, please consider liking our stream and subscribe if you haven't. And do we want to have any kind of long-term goal, like 100 likes when we give out another token randomly?
We can. I still have one from the other day. I think they posted and said which one they wanted.
If you give a hoot, like and subscribe.
No, I like it. It's cute. Oh, my dog's here, so if they bark, please forgive. Where Finn has been good all day, they have not been. They've barked all day.
I know it kind of goes against butterflies, but what do you guys think about there being like 3 pieces to the wing? Something different.
Yeah, it's kind of fancy.
It is kind of fancy.
I like the shape of them. It flows nicely with the added part.
Alright, cool. And yes, what we'll do, I can make a butterfly to match the wings. Tail feathers. Alright, so let's see here. So it just jumps over to that, whatever. So much for it working. Wanted to have new music and it's not working how I wanted it. Alright. They won't be terribly practical, but try to make them look fanciful. I'm not familiar with the Fallout memes, so I can't comment on that one. What is everybody doing?
Eating some food, so I'm muted.
Oh, okay.
I am playing Minecraft. My personal
Minecraft.
server.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I'm working on some Karen dog art.
Waiting until I have to drag my carcass outside and prepare the horses for the snow tonight.
Oh no.
I'm waiting for the day that my daughter, like, begs for a horse. I know it's coming.
Excuse to get your own.
You know, I've always admired it as, like, a pretty animal, but I don't really want the bills that come with them. Or the poop.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They're so
that's
fragile.
fair. They are very fragile. That's one thing I've known from reading and a lot of stories from horse people I've heard.
A friend of mine used to raise the ponies, the little tiny ones. Like the miniature horse
Ponies?
or whatever you call them. I don't know what you call them. It's like the size of a sheep.
Well,
It's just...
technically
This is a wild.
Technically speaking, ponies and miniature horses are two different things.
Okay, well this was a small horse. I don't know exactly what it was. Like, the closest I get to any kind of horse knowledge is like the little figurines that I collect. I have a slight addiction to whisper fillies.
Oh, I looked those up after you posted them earlier, and they look so cool.
Yeah, she's really good at it. They're super cute. They're inspiring, and it's hard to get a hold of them, but I really enjoy them.
Go ahead and post the Q&A thing again.
Perfect, thank you.
What's your favorite Pokemon?
Zangoose.
Oh, I remember answering that on our first stream.
Always goes back to
I feel like we got
Pokemon.
distracted for a while.
So Zangoose is one of my
minus
favorites.
Charizard. Yeah, minus Charizard. It's kind of hard to pick like an all-time favorite throughout all the generations. Simply because, you know, there's so many neat designs and stuff.
Like a pile of trash.
Hey, there were bad designs.
I mean,
in
a
Gen 1.
candlestick. Couldn't believe that was just such a cheap generation. A pile of trash and a candle. They could have done a little bit more.
I think I'm not a big Pokemon person like I used to be as a kid. But I think Zangoose is still my favorite. I just like the big claws.
My knowledge of the series does not go beyond the first generation, so I don't have an answer for that.
Well, if we stick with the first generation,
Pokemon.
mine would be Dragonar. Or no, Dragonite, the third one.
Good one. Yeah, I was trying to find if Pokemon Stadium was still available for anything other than the N64, and apparently it's not. And I was bummed.
Yeah. Although the new generations, you don't really need a console to get the 3D Pokemon. I mean, they still look very spritey, but they're more 3D and
That's so cool.
yeah. Might keep that though.
What's your favorite color? Not surprisingly, mine's blue.
Mine is blue
Mine
as well.
has to be blue or green.
It is also blue. Got a lot of blue love today.
Good color.
Yeah. It's a very good color.
Lots of variety in it too.
Yeah. I will say, I even though I say green is one of my favorite colors, I am very picky about the shade of green. I like the darker, more deeper greens than the brighter, more yellow greens.
Yeah. I like me some mossy greens or like pale, darkish greens.
Yeah.
They asked what our favorite Digimon was. I don't know anything about Digimon. I watched the. I used to watch like the very first series of it when I was younger, but that's about as far as I got.
I don't know anything on season 3, but I do love Black War Greymon. So
I just like Gatomon. I like the cats. I used to trace a lot of art of Gatomon when I was a kid.
Gatomon is good too.
I think I'm realizing that between my favorite Pokemon and my favorite Digimon, they both have big claws, and I think that's my quote-unquote kink. Can I say that?
Kind of already did. Can't be worse than what I already said, so you're probably fine.
I mean, it's not like you're like explicitly saying like what goes into the ad, so like, you know.
It's what all the kids are saying now. I like the hearts on the wings going on there.
Very nice.
Yeah, I
Glad
made a
there.
reflection.
Does that mean you like moles? Is that directed at Gerher?
What? Oh,
I-
I guess I do like the badger moles from Avatar, so I guess so.
That's
Favorite
one I've never seen
movie?
Avatar. Are we talking about the cats? Are we talking about the cats Avatar or like the elemental Avatar?
Elemental,
Yeah.
not blue cats.
I didn't watch that. I watched the Blue Cats.
They were
So
cats.
fun.
The
It was
movie.
the James Cameron one.
Yeah, they were cats.
That's just easiest way
They
to
kind of
describe
look like big blue cats.
Oh, I was like, I just
Yeah.
thought they were weird, tall blue people.
Yeah, the Na'vi are commonly referred to as quote-unquote cat people. I've heard that a lot too.
Really? Huh.
I've not heard of that, so
Really?
really.
Help if I could type. Yeah, they're totally cat people.
Did we need to say favorite movies?
That's a cat. It's got a cat nose, cat snout,
Yeah.
weird
Big
ears.
blue cats.
They're blue. Normally, I only think of
Bluey as a blue cat.
yeah.
Oh no, we've cracked the code.
I am sorry for my children being bad. This has been my life.
So what's everybody's
What is
favorite
that?
movie?
I don't know. I don't know how to pick one.
I don't watch like a lot of movies nowadays.
Who does?
Uh,
Where are you? There it is.
I think mine's gotta be True Grit, but from 2010. It is peak movie. Peak Western movie.
I see. One of my favorite movies is one that's really not appropriate for Wajas, is because it has like a lot of cussing and like every other word is a cuss word.
Oh no.
Yeah, there's like a lot of like, yeah.
You tell me
It-
your
it's
favorite
got a lot
movies
of
aren't
cussing.
Twilight?
They are not Twilight. I've only seen the first Twilight movie, and that was because I was kind of dragged there. But no, like this movie is The Usual Suspects. It's got a lot of cussing in it, but it's really good. It makes you think. And the ending has an interesting twist. And it's actually been referenced in like a lot of other movies, including Scary Movie.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. And then I love dragons. So, you know, and I think the How to Train Your Dragon movies are so cute, and
Those ones were pretty well done.
Stardust.
They were
Stardust
very
is one of
well
my
done.
favorites.
I've seen that one.
Who said
But-
Stardust?
I did.
Stardust.
I cannot believe someone else on this planet has actually heard of that movie. I thought I was the only one.
It's a common movie. Neil Gaiman. I like the Tarzan ones too. That's one of my guilty pleasures, Tarzan.
Oh yeah. The Disney Tarzan?
I like the Disney one, but I do like the live action one that they came out with. Come on, stupid thing.
The newer one?
Yeah, with the guy from True Blood, whatever his name is.
I know Christoph Waltz was in that one, and he's one of my favorite actors, but I couldn't tell you any of the other actors in it.
The girl in it is Harley Quinn, the new Harley Quinn.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Whoa. I didn't put that together. That's awesome.
Alright, so I'm going to look at some color palettes. Let's see. Actually, this is a nice color palette.
Hey.
Maybe do that. What do you guys think of that color palette?
That one's pretty. I love anything with blue.
Oh, that is a pretty color palette.
Alright.
My stream is like a few seconds behind, but since I'm on my tablet, it's like very hard to get it to the very edge of the...
My internet's pretty bad today, so that doesn't help either. It's not gonna make it easy on me, is it? Backtrack.
So depending on how late stream goes, I might have to leave before the end of stream. Depends on if my friend is, you know, gonna run tonight or not, but...
Georgia the Jungle.
Games, I just posted a memory game.
Yeah, Georgia the Jungle was pretty good.
Yeah, it was. It was pretty funny.
It was very 90s.
I haven't seen
Very
it forever.
I haven't seen it in forever either, but I remember... I was just thinking about it the other day, like, randomly.
Georgia the Jungle. That's all I remember.
My littlest is still awake, so guaranteed you're gonna hear her squawking.
Oh.
Oh, I got on top chat again.
V! Walk away from the cat.
Oh, River pounced on Scout today.
How'd that go for her? Is she still alive?
Yep. He pounced and ran away really fast. And Scout kept trying to come over and protect me from the pouncing cat.
That's nice of her.
Yeah. So nice.
So, I have a mod for Minecraft that allows me to manipulate spawners with a key so that the distance you need to be in for their range to spawn monsters is variable. So, like, I have a XP farm set up on my personal server that I don't even need to go up to where the spawners are in order to make the monsters fall to their one-hit kill box. They just basically, I'm just down at the one-hit kill box and I just like can hit them as they come down.
Cool. I haven't played in a while. Still waiting for Tinkers.
Yeah, that's fair. I don't want to give an estimate of when it'll be out.
Oh, I know that. I know that. I've been spoiled by it.
Progress. Yeah. But I've been keeping track of its progress in it. I mean, the smeltery is coded in. I think it's still buggy though. You know, they're working on traits and modifiers, and they're looking at you know, possible armor modifiers too. So because they're thinking about adding like armor back into Tinker's Construct.
Somebody mentioned
Because that wasn't a thing in
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Because that wasn't a thing in TIC2. It was in Tinker's Construct 1, but not in Tinker's Construct 2, which is what we played with. Somebody mentioned what?
Somebody mentioned Jumanji, the remakes. I liked the remakes for the most part, with the exception of The Rock trying to do an English accent. That was very cringy.
Wait, they remade the Jumanji movies?
Yeah, with The Rock Johnson and Jack Black and
Kevin Hart.
Kevin Hart?
Yeah.
I didn't think they were old enough to really be remade.
You figure the first one came out in the 90s.
I know they're 90s movies. Yeah, that doesn't seem old enough to me. Oh my god, I'm so old.
Goodbye, everybody. I'm gonna go on vacation now.
Bye.
But by that, I am gonna, however, be right back. I'm gonna go get some, or try to heat up some pizza, I think. So, be right back.
Yeah, that's right. It's not actually a remake. It's like a spin-off or sequel. That's right.
Oh, okay. The first Jumanji movie was pretty good.
Especially for the CGI of the time.
Yeah.
It's pretty scary.
Okay, well, did anybody see the Jumanji quote-unquote sequel, Zakura?
Yes.
I heard about it, but I never watched it.
My kids love it.
I've
At least my
never
son
heard of
loves
that.
it. It's like Jumanji, but in space.
Oh.
So it's a board game, but it's the theme is like outer space, and when the boys, there's two boys in it, and they roll, and they end up getting sent out to space. So like their house goes with them, but their house is like floating in space.
Oh my gosh.
And there's like aliens and stuff. It's a cute movie. It's a nice spin on the whole concept of the game. But it's not like directly referenced to Jumanji. It's just very similar.
Okay. So today I learned that Robin Williams was a D&D nerd.
That doesn't surprise me.
Or what? I know he named his daughter Zelda, so I knew he liked games, but I didn't know D&D.
Yeah. I was on Facebook earlier today, and I was like, what? Because someone was like, the real tragedy is that we couldn't see Robin Williams be on like Critical Role or any of these other D&D streams.
Oh, that would have been cool.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez, can you imagine him with a social media page or being on YouTube?
He'd do so many good voices for podcasts.
He would.
Be like you have a podcast and you're talking to Aladdin or Genie from Aladdin. It'd be crazy. It would have been crazy.
It would have been. It would have been so cool. Like, such a shame, like, that depression finally took him like that.
I was like, our country has really crappy mental health services here, so.
Yeah. It's still such a stigma too, like, you know, even though we know more about mental health now, it's still such a stigma to be like mentally ill.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the real tragedy there, really.
I tell everybody. I know, like, when I first started seeing my therapist, she was saying that they don't even label the letters that they send out to you, like your bills or whatever, because there's that stigma, and it's like, I don't care. I got nothing to hide. I know I'm crazy. So. Which she wouldn't be very happy hearing me say it that way. Gotta stop being negative. I think everybody should have a therapist.
Oh yeah, big time.
Oh yeah, it can help with things that are completely normal, like grief and you know, stuff like that. You know, because everybody goes through bad times in their lives. It's just some of us don't have the capacity to, like, deal with it the way neurotypicals can. And I say neurotypicals because people with mental illness and other brain deviances, it's a little off-putting to consider them abnormal. Because their normal is different. You know, even if you're mentally ill, you know, your normal is different. It may not be the illness that makes you different, but it may be something else that makes you different. But, like, I don't know. Like, it depends on, like, the exact conditions too. I think that makes you different.
Like, Admiral already admitted that Kanuka is their favorite mod, but someone was asking, who are your favorite staff members besides yourself?
You know how many times Kanuka has saved my baby mod rear end?
I feel like that's you. I feel like every time I'm like, I don't know what to do, it's always Admiral being like, this is what you should be doing, or this is what you should say to them. I'm like, thank you.
Admiral does that to me too. Say something will be going on, and you're like, just let it go. And the Admiral will come in like, no, you can't let it go. You gotta do it this way. It's like, okay. I'll do it that way.
Yeah. My favorite staff member, oh gosh, that's so hard to choose.
I refuse to answer that question. That's a trap question.
I know, that's like picking your favorite sibling and parent.
Oh, we all know who are, like, we all have a favorite sibling. Don't even try to hide it. Even I do, and I'm proud to admit mine.
My brother's my favorite sibling, and that's mostly because I'm not close to my half-sister, so...
I only have one sibling, so I think that... I hope I like him.
My older brother gave me my niece, so he
Yeah.
gets to be my favorite sibling. I'm
There we
easily
go.
bought.
I
And he's
mean,
gonna be a nephew.
I wish I could be closer to my half sisters, but their mother is not. She's just, you know, she was responsible. I think she's responsible for a lot of the baggage I carry. So like, it's very like, you know, and I can't say anything to them about it because for one thing, it's not their business, and for another, that's their mother, you know? So it's not like, you know, I can just go like, well, your mother's did this to me, so I don't like her, and, you know, so when I visited them, it just felt awkward.
Oh, it's too bad.
Yeah.
Who's your favorite staff member, Sadie?
Etsu! Can I say Etsu? Is this the same thing? If I had to pick, it would be. So the thing is every time before I became like staff, Chippy and Term were constantly having to like deal with all my crap. So I guess before that, them, and after that, me. I'm my favorite now.
Nope, they said you couldn't do you couldn't say yourself. They already made sure that you didn't use that out.
Wow. I love them all equally in different ways.
That is the most parent answer I've ever heard.
You guys, but I got a lot of. I was my dad's favorite youngest child.
Oh my gosh.
Be like the next day, everyone comes on Wajas. Where'd all the staff go? There's only like 4 people in staff. Estuko answered a question during stream.
I have 3 sisters, Sadie. Well, I guess 3 half sisters, but they're all I always just call them my sisters. So
Yeah, I consider my sisters too. It's just like, you know, when I said half sisters, I was more trying to clarify that we have at least one different parent. So.
David's brother popped in to see what I was doing because I had to leave the door open for the pizza.
Za?
Yeah, I need something on my stomach. I had some chicken and fries earlier, but it's not doing enough. I'm hopeful pizza will be kind to me.
I went to the farmer's market today without my boyfriend for the first, to this one for the first time, and made a lot of bad decisions because I was kept out of check, and I bought like 5 different desserts and a sausage, and it was not what I should have bought at a farmer's market.
Dessert and sausage.
The important stuff.
Oh, it's so bad. Yeah, I had to freeze a lot of the desserts because I got home and the red cleared from my eyes, and I had noticed what I had done.
Yeah, never go shopping when you're hungry.
Yeah, that's what he said when I got home.
It's the only time I can go shopping. Otherwise, I don't get anything. Like, I'll be like, I need to go pick up some things, and all I'll get is, like, bread. And then I get home, and I'm like, I'm starving, and there's nothing here because I didn't pick up any snacks.
Bread.
I'm just gonna get me some bread and water. It's cool.
Alright, I gotta run upstairs real quick to tuck in my littlest. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Alright, we'll keep streaming.
Won't do anything too bad while you're gone, probably.
Yes, we will.
After hours, quick.
Let's see. I think there was another question that we missed. Let me go back up to it.
I think someone said, what's their favorite theme parks?
I've been to like not many theme parks because we don't have any in Alaska.
Really? That's sad. Come visit me.
Okay.
We'll go to theme parks. You want to go?
Yes, in a couple months.
Okay.
If
Well, I wanna
Disneyland
go
ever
anyway.
reopens, you can come down here.
Disneyland's expensive, and I did not find it worth when we went.
I really like Disneyland when we went last.
The
Christmas?
lines were ridiculous.
Oh,
So
yeah,
we
the
went
lines.
here in,
Yeah.
We went here in, what was it? Senior day? Not senior day, but like our senior
Oh,
trip.
senior night? Yeah.
Oh.
And they, like, so I was talking to somebody else, and they were like, depending on when you come, this is actually pretty normal. And I'm like, this is not worth the money if I'm just gonna be standing in lines the whole time.
Like the
Yeah, it's
fast
gotten
pass
crazy.
thing at all when you
They
went?
do, but it's expensive. Well,
Oh,
not for the trip, but you can get a fast pass, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
It
the
wasn't
fast
like-
passes are free, but you have to like time it a certain way, and it's still pretty long.
Yeah. I don't know. We went with like my whole we went with my sisters and all their kids, which was a lot. Do not recommend going in a huge group. We had like 12 or 13 people. That was stressful, but it was still a lot of fun.
We used to go every New Year's Eve for my best friend's birthday, and that was probably the most crowded I've ever been to a place.
Yeah,
we had to stop going.
We went for New Year's, and we went. I think we just watched the fireworks from like outside the park.
There we go. That's the hack.
I like King's Dominion.
I have
It's
no idea what that is.
It's another theme park, but it's the closest one to us without me having to like go into the mountains